Hi everyone! It must be time for another episode of Trailer Class. Well, today we're watching socks. You know, the first thing you want to do when you're washing socks is make sure you always have the same brand of socks. Boom! Just get 14, 15 pairs of the same brand of socks, and it's going to help you out a lot with matching and just organization and things like that. The big reason why we're dealing with socks today, specifically on washing it, is foot odor and the insides of socks. If we take a good look at that, that is some nasty stuff right there. That is all the sweat and mildew and fungus that comes out of your feet while you're working. So this can be very problematic to the guy who has to suffer through it, you know, athlete's foot and whatnot at the work job site. And also, you know, with all your friends, families, and relatives that have to deal with your stinky feet. And trust me, mine is legendary. So I have learned over the years of how to properly deal with the sock. The first thing you're going to want to do with the sock is you take your sock before you wash it and you turn it inside out. And make sure that way when it does get washed, all this gunky stuff is going to be right on the outside, ready for the bleach and soap to scrub everything off there and hopefully get rid of the funky sock smell. But speaking of matching socks, always make sure that you actually have an extra pair of black socks just lying around for court, church, wedding, whatever you're going to need black socks for. But whatever you do with these black socks, do not wash them with your white socks. Because we're going to be using bleach. Bleach will make all the color dissipate out of that and stain your socks into a nasty ass color of brown, gray, and something else you don't want to deal with. So we got all our dirty socks. They're all inside out. So now it's time for them to go into said washer. You just drop them all in there. You don't have to be really polite or anything like that. Just look at all that nastiness and say goodbye to it. Now we're putting in a front-loading washing machine right over here, which I highly do not recommend. If you have the chance to get a washing machine, never get a front-loading. These things are pieces of crap. They leak all over, and when you find that stray sock, it actually makes it a real pain in the ass just to drop it in there and add it to the rest of the wash. Because sure enough, whenever you're washing anything, there is going to be that stray just walking around, and you're going to be like, oh, I want to put it in the wash. Well, with the top-loading washer, you can just drop it in. With these front-loading ones, you're going to get a mess on the damn floor. So, but we are stuck with what we got. So we're going to stuck this in. Boom. Now with it, we're going to have a nice casual thing. We're going to turn it on. With this, with socks, you're going to want hot water, low spin, and a fresh water rinse. The hot water is going to help out with the bleach and the fabric softener or the soap on washing it. So we open it up. This is also another problem with these front-loading dishwashers is they have their little console right over here. Also extremely stupid. The manufacturer of this can go to hell. I hate these washers. But we deal with what we can. First, we're going to add in the bleach. On this guy, we have a minimum and a maximum amount of bleach. When you're first washing your dirty socks, assuming then that they're not brand new, but they've been worn and used before, we're going to take these guys and just use the maximum amount of bleach. Why so much bleach? Well, it's going to keep your whites whiter, but it's also going to kill all that fungus and bacteria in there. The same thing goes with our soap. You're going to want to use a maximum amount on that, and what they always recommend is just a big old lid full right here. And we're going to dump that all in there. Boom! Shake it around, make sure there's nothing like that. If it doesn't have a pore, you got to be really careful because if you use this enough time, you're going to get all that drippy crap all around there. It's just going to make a mess, stinky, make your hands all greasy and soapy. So just be careful. Alright, we slap it in there, and we just hit start, and voila. You'll start hearing everything run. Here comes that hot water. It's going to be mixing with the soap. And now, for the next 51 minutes, these socks are going to get bleached, soaked, and washed, and all my bacterial foot fungus is going to go out of there. Now, speaking about using the full amount, once you do this a couple times, you'll only need to use the half amount of bleach and soap, as because they've already become accustomed to it, and you've already got off all the initial nastiness. So once this is ready to go, we'll come back and check up on them and get them ready for the dryer. She was smiling, but it stunk. I mean, that's a duck for you. It was just awful. But she was happy. Oh! Looks like our laundry's ready. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go back to the laundry machine. Well, our laundry is done. And when your laundry is done, especially with these socks, immediately take them out of the washer. As they've been dealt with hot water, there's a lot of moisture and stuff that can be trapped inside there, and it's just going to take all the work you did with all the soap and bleach and just ruin it. So you just take them all out, flop them in the basket, like so, and they should be feeling soft, at least to the touch. You can see a lot of the stains have been removed. They are gone for the most part. And this is an excellent example of the ones that you're going to want to replace. As you can see, it still gets sticky over there. You know, it's going to be good for a little while, but after a while, this sock is going to need to be replaced. And so in the next week or two, I shall do that. But those are the socks you're looking for. Also, the ones with holes in them, or the threading has been stretched out. Those are all socks you're going to want to replace. But now that we got them all washed, we got to take them into the machine of the dryer. One of my favorite appliances has to be the dryer. Alright, we take our socks, excuse me, and just dump them into our washer, our dryer right over here. Boom, boom, boom. Then you take your little fabric softener sheet and toss it in like so. Make sure the door is on nice and tight. And we take our wonderful dryer, and you're going to want it on about a 30-minute cycle up to max. With washing socks, you want them on a high heat because that's also going to further kill the bacteria. And 30 minutes from now, we're going to have a nice dry sock. Well, it's been about 30 minutes, so when you open up your door, check it out, feel your socks. They should be warm to the touch. Smells nice and everything, no stains whatsoever, at least on this particular one, but they're nice and warm, and you're going to take them all out of your washer and pluck them into your bag. Not your bag or your basket, however, they always leave you that little old downy sheet. You just toss that. Now here comes the easy part. Now that we have all these matching socks right here, you just turn them outside in. One, you make it a little puppet. Hello, how are you doing? Then you make another one. Another little sock puppet. Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you today? And you match them up. And look at this. That's all you need to do. But they're all matching socks. So I did an extra step. This is optional. Because if they're all matching, you just pull them out 2 at a time as you go along through your day. And that's how we wash socks. Good luck with your foot odor, everyone. Let's go see what they're doing in the garage. Well, that's the end of our show for today. Time for the garage door reveal. See you all next time. Howdy, y'all.